Welcome to Juju Knows Best, where we put our readings to the test and let's see whose power is the best. And you know what? Let's see what's next. All right, it's a reading. This reading is about our lovely Aries. We have an Aries reading today. Yes, I'm using my astrology dice. So guess what? There's 12 signs. There are 12 signs up in here, and number one is our Aries, first sign of the zodiacal sign. This is for our sun, moon, Venus, and rising Aries. Even wherever Aries places in you, maybe it touches, maybe it's there, maybe it expands, and maybe it's fair. But hey, just don't cut Julian Jules down when you come through here because we're all about blessings and blessings, and that's all that we like to have. Today we're using our empathic tarot. I've already been meditating on your cards and meditating on the Aries energy. But guess what? Let's see if we can shuffle a little bit more for our Aries sun, moon, rising, and Venus. We're getting a little stiff. We're getting a little stuck. Are we feeling stiff? Are we still feeling stuck, Aries? Ooh, someone wanted to pop out. Ooh, Page of Swords. Strategic solutions. This is also a air sign, so this could be Aquarius, Libra, or a Gemini. Maybe you have those energies around that are trying to give you a strategic solution on what to do next, or maybe they're here to help. Maybe you're having an air sign on one side who's a little bit black and white, and another that's all types of brightness over here, that color. Maybe they're here to show you exactly what it needs to, where the right equation is, and where you just need to express and live. Hey, don't let the Page of Swords be one. Maybe there's many messengers inside your life. All right, come on, come on, come on. Oh, okay, we keep too many cards popping out for that one. Too many cards popping out for that one. Too many. Stop. Like, too many cards popping out for that one. Be good. We got our little main man up over here on my lap, Zorro Fabio Fonzi Scrappy Duff. He's also an air sign like moi. If you hear ya, this is for our sun, moon, rising, and Venus Aries. This is for our sun, moon, rising, Venus Aries. Ooh, popping ass cards here. Ooh, the Knight of Wands. This is y'all sign, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Sagittarius or Leo. This is fire. This is heat. This is a yes card. Are you having yes energy? Maybe this is also about withstanding adversity, going against the grain. You're going to make it through this. You got this. Okay, I live for her. I live for her. Okay, okay. So we're going to do a past, present, future spread for you. We'll do a past, present, future spread for you. We'll go for the far past, the nearest past, and the present, the nearest future, the furthest future. All right? This is for our sun, moon, rising, wherever it placed, Aries. From the energies and higher powers above, let's make sure that we get messages of clarity, beauty, positivity, and love. Let's open lock. We got one. That's your nearest past. And that's your furthest past, your nearest past, your present, your nearest future, and your furthest future. At the bottom of the deck, though, we have the lovely Six of Swords in the upright, reluctant to change. Is there change coming in the immense? And this is also an air sign card. Once again, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. We have some energies coming, and this is usually a yes card. So in the reverse, it means no. Maybe we're having an answer of something that needs to be done in it looks like mid-season as well, or fall. You got to figure out some changes. Maybe we're reluctant to change. Maybe we're reluctant to let change in. Maybe we're reluctant to let things in and people in. And so now it's getting a little bit harder to kind of shine that light, okay? This is your past, your furthest past. 10 of Wands. I mean, I feel it. I feel it. It's a heavy burden you've been going through. You've been really putting up these boulders, really holding on as best as you can. And it's going to be a little harder for you than you thought. But really, you're almost through it, right? And this is a no card. So maybe, no, it's not over yet, but we're still getting there. We're still getting there. This is our furthest past. Nearest past. The Ace of Coins. Ooh, new abundance. Opening up new ideas. Maybe there's new walks of life coming in. Maybe there's This is a yes card, so maybe the time and pentacles of energy are coming through. As you can see, there is the zodiacal signs right through here, and and Aries are right next to each other, which are quite an interesting little tidbit right there. I never noticed those two signs right next to each other. Next is our present. This is our present moment. Illusions revealed. Illusions revealed. The moon in reverse. This is major arcana, so this is usually the sign of Cancer. Maybe there's a Cancer in your life. Maybe there's a Pisces or a Scorpio as well inside your life that you're just going up against or having to deal with, and they're revealing what they really wanted to show you, which is kind of crazy and kind of sad and kind of weird at the same time. But hey, you got to live with your realness, okay? I live for how it's a 10, an ace, then we had a major, okay? So now I want to see the nearest future. What's the nearest future? Ooh, okay. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Now, reversal cards don't mean super bad, but they don't always mean super good. They also mean that, maybe there's an energy that needs to go through, but especially with the Wheel of Fortune's always turning. So there's always going to be an upside and always going to be a downside, unfortunately. Now, on the downside, it means unforeseen challenges, but it doesn't mean that it's not able to be overcome. This is also the sign of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius in Jupiter. So wherever you're right, where you expand is Jupiter, and that's usually connected to Sagittarius. So more power to you if this sign is kind of just showing you that there may be unforeseen challenges happening, but it doesn't mean that you cannot unface that adversity. You guys are very strong. There's always a light at the end of the rainbow. Okay. Furthest future. This is our furthest future, and a very rough furthest future because time is always changing, right? The Six of Cups, cherish memories. Maybe you're cherishing the memories of life. Maybe you're cherishing the memories of love. Looking at old postcards or old photo albums, laughing with friends, and really remembering things of times of love. This is also a water sign of Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So I feel a lot of watery energy inside your fiery nature, which is quite interesting for me. I do want to get a clarification for this present moment. Revealed? Why are there revealed illusions, honey? And we're gonna be using the talking tarot for this one. Ooh, she wanted a pop. Okay, I'll take the popper. Two of coins. Set priorities. Okay. I live for how there's like a clear ass direction to the future, right? There's a clear ass arrow direction to the future, because when I put it right down here, I have infinite signs, right? So the two of coins is an earthly energy, just like our ace of coins over here, which is really cute because the ace of coins was in your furthest past. So in the present, you are now balancing the two of both the setting priorities, which usually this is the sign of Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. So if you have Taurus in your sign, maybe you're activating your Taurus energy. Um, what is the illusions revealed for our Aries? What? Ooh. Okay. The illusions revealed for our Aries. Okay. Oh. Okay. I want to pop today. Okay. I'll give it to you. You want to pop today? Okay. King of Wands. Okay, that is y'all's energy. That is Sagittarius. That is Aries and Leo. Usually a masculine sign. Oh, I love the Prince Charming face, baby. The warmth, the distinguishment, the power, the force that comes through with the King of Wands. Also is about a dependable, goal-oriented energy. Come on for being dependable and goal-oriented, honey. Also, what popped out for us is the Four of Cups. Usually in the upright, it's about sad ass shit, always being a little bit more entitled with your energy. But when it's in the reverse, it's regretful compromise. So a regretful comparison. So comparing things to another, you may lose out on things that you don't really want to lose out on, because you're comparing yourself or comparing things to what it should feel like or what it should be like, when really life isn't always about kitties and rainbows. It's about having that connection that you can just not deny. You know what I mean? Emotion, mentally, physically, all of it. You know what I mean? It's just that connection. Wow, so we're revealing a lot of illusions right now. We are literally seeing fire, earth, water. All we're missing is air for y'all right now. Ooh, stop it, stop it, stop it. Here's another one. Four of Wands, grateful togetherness. Okay, you find in togetherness. I love I love this moment. The girls loving, the girls loving their family. Everyone loving each other so much, having all that family and connection. Maybe you have some family that you're really starting to connect to, and you're really starting to have that chosen place, which is really beautiful. I really love that energy for you. Really love that energy for you. Last but not least, so we don't got no more popping ass chords. Just give me one last card to sum up this moon in reverse in this present moment. Moon in reverse in this present moment. I see. So there's a lot of moon in the present moment. So it's funny too because these two are major arcana. So I'm about to clear out also what is. Give it to me one time. The Ten of Coins. Lasting security. That's what you're looking for in your present. That's what you're also thinking about in your present time. It makes sense. It makes sense. Why is the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse then? Why is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Why is the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse in our furthest, in our nearest in our nearest future? Okay, I'll take all these popping ass cards right now in our nearest future. Ooh, okay. Bam. Okay. Bam. Okay. So death. Major Arcana, answering Major Arcana. We have necessary endings. We have, we're going forward still. The arrow of going forward. There's a forward arrow to the future. I see that love may be lost, but another love is blooming or as death is not about literal death. It could be about transformation. It could be about renewal. It could be about turning into something else. Also, what popped out, the Seven of Cups in reverse, grounded reality. And seven in the upright, it's all about choices and being tempted by choices and all types of seductions. But when it's in the reverse, it's about really controlling the reality of what could happen in your future and what you want to happen in your future, right? So you're starting to really find that dialogue to where you are at, to where your future is exactly where you want to control it. Henceforth, why you get to cherish the memories of the very nearest or furthest future that's coming up. At the bottom of the deck, Five of Wands. This is about friction. This is about conflict. It's funny because we are in our fifth year because it is 2025. This is also about connecting. This is also about opposing forces and seeing both the light and the dark in the situation. Last but not least, we will definitely use some messages of love cards. The message of love cards. Let's use some message of love cards. So this is about messages towards loved ones or towards you. So let's see where that messages lead. Ooh, too many messages, honey. Too many messages, Aries. Are y'all going through some love? Y'all going through love issues, honey? Because the messages wanted to talk to you just now. Woo! It wasn't playing no games with you, baby. Ooh, it wanted that Four of Wands, too. You can't have that Four of Wands. You got to stay over there, baby. A lot of wands in your energy, though. That means there's a lot of fire. There's a lot. It makes sense too because this is your fiery year, especially with Jupiter. I believe Jupiter and Saturn retrograde in Sagittarius, which makes you guys very hot. Messages for our lovely Aries, that is Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. I'm getting a little hot, so that means I guess we're definitely connecting to the fire within. Yes, we are definitely connecting with the fire within. Okay. I'll take popping ass cards. Okay, I'll take me some popping ass cards. Give me some messages for our Aries. Ooh, I'll take some popping ass cards. I'll take them. Give me messages for our Aries, please. Give us loving messages for our Aries. This is for the sun, moon, rising, and everyone who is of the bright lights. Ooh, let's check them out. Unsatisfied. I wasn't happy the way things were going. So maybe you were maybe you've put something on a break or a hold because things weren't going the way you thought it was. But I also see the depression within this person. So maybe it's something within you, and unfortunately you're unsatisfied within yourself. In which that's totally fine, but unfortunately with others they don't always understand. Ooh, look at that. Understanding. I see your side of the story. I see people that are understanding and loving to you, showing you exactly what you need to see and trying to understand you from where you're coming from, okay? Habits. I don't know if I will ever change. So, will you be able to change the habit of being that fiery force of just independence? Are you going to be able to let someone else in just like you've let everyone else into your life that you really want, right? Are you just going to be repeating the same cycles? Are we going to be repeating the same habits because we're afraid of what's to do next? You know, I love an Aries because they are the fool in the major arcana, which means they take the risk and they jump off that cliff and they take that leap. But it doesn't mean they're not afraid and they're not scared of cliff jumping. Last but not least, forgiveness. I'm struggling to get over the past. Maybe you're trying to get over the past with somebody. Maybe you're trying to get over your past. And having that past to get over is really hard for you, and you don't know what's about to happen next. And if you can even get over the past, so then habits start popping up, and you don't know if you'll be able to understand why you were unsatisfied in the first place, right? Which makes total sense. It makes total sense. But forgiveness isn't just for the person, it's for you, honey. It's for you to move on and raise to another higher space. Last but not least, the girls who like to pop out. So the soul contract, the lessons I've learned from us will never be forgotten. The lessons I learned from us will never be forgotten, which I really love because it kind of came at the end for me, which is that Six of Cups cherished memories. Maybe you're cherishing the soul contract of a good friend, a good loved one, a good Judy, a good partner, and you're really realizing the things that they taught you and what you taught them and how you're able to move forward with that. At the very bottom of the deck, we have self-love. I am still trying to heal. I'm still trying to heal. All right, so these are for these areas that are healing in life. Healing in life. Okay, I understand you. I feel you. Everyone's always healing, but I feel like that self-love is where you're really trying to heal, and that's what most of this journey is about. Is finding that self-love, because at the end of the rainbow, what you really want is that happy-go-lucky ending, is having that generational love and having those friends and family. I can see kids and things like that you're looking for. You'll be able to break those habits if you just allow yourself to self-love and really heal and find those soul contracts that really allowed you to move forward. And this is for our Aries sun, moon, rising. Thank you so much. Love, peace, and light.